The Western Canada Regionals are approaching for this year's CrossFit Games, and for Edmonton's Champ City CrossFit, they have 4 athletes headed off to the competition in Vancouver.
Well, the whole thing about CrossFit is about being generally physically prepared for whatever comes your way. So in the games last year, they threw a triathlon at them, so sure hope you can swim kind of thing. So they're really following programs to help them increase their strength, their muscle endurance, and obviously their gas tanks, and then their skills in regards to the gymnastics movements we expect to see, that kind of thing. And then, of course, in that 2-week magic moment where they get to find out what they're up against and they can kind of tailor down their training.
The Open is 5 weeks of competition, so you got 1 workout to do per week. So it's pretty stressful actually, because like 2,000 girls in Western Canada are submitting their scores, right? So you have until, this year was until Monday night to submit your score. So you have 4 days of like stressful, like, am I going to make it kind of thing. And then, so yeah, and then you just look at the leaderboard pretty much all the time. And then once you make it, like, finally the stress just goes down a bit.
So I got into CrossFit about 1.5 years ago. I was playing college lacrosse. And then I started using it as a training methodology to get ready to try to play pro. And then I ended up being better at CrossFit than lacrosse. So I started doing this. Now I have a coach that's in Calgary, and we take it pretty seriously.
Well, I first started out when I was just finishing up my ski racing career. Started CrossFit to prepare for the Spartan race.
Yeah.
And then like instantly became obsessed with it. So I guess it'll be 2 years this summer since I started.
I think because it prepares me for so many other things. I do a lot of running in the summer, and I don't really like to run too much, but CrossFit prepares me for all these different challenges. Things like just going out and riding my bike. I can do that now. I can go for a 20K run or a 40K ride, and I'm prepared for it because CrossFit is so kind of broad in general.
We find out about a week before because we're the first regional in the world. So it could be anything. CrossFit covers kind of all the domains. It's just going to be a lot more volume than everyone's used to. So we've been kind of doing that for the last 6 months, doing a miniature regionals basically every single weekend to try to train and get ready to handle that volume.
We always say CrossFit is about making you really good at a lot of things, right? You'll never be super great at one particular thing. It's not specialization, right? It's about being generally as fit and as strong as you can be in a lot of things. So you'll see lifting, so you'll see squats and cleans and snatches in the Olympic lifts, but you'll also see some gymnastic moves like handstand walks, muscle ups, ring dips, and all of those kind of things thrown in there.
It's definitely a mental battle, multiple workouts in a day. It's definitely fatiguing, and you need to be prepared and eat right and sleep properly, and it's more than just the 7-minute or 10-minute workout. There's a lot of other factors that need to kind of be tuned in before you can excel at it.
The Western Canada CrossFit Regionals are May 9th to 11th in Vancouver. Jordan Greenlee, go Edmonton.